So much of what we know about Yellowstone wolves is from the radio collars that biologists put on them. Every winter, Yellowstone biologists go out and collar some wolves. They do this in the winter because it's easier to spot the wolves against the snow without the leafed out vegetation, and hopefully there's some deep snow on the ground to slow the wolves down. They use a tracker airplane to locate the packs and then come in with a helicopter to dart individual wolves in each pack. This is, as you can imagine, quite a scene, chasing each wolf, getting close enough to get a good shot with the tranquilizing dart, then landing and sizing the collar for the wolf, drawing blood, taking measurements. It is essential research work and has led to incredible gains in our knowledge about wolf ecology and behavior, but it is quite a scene. We've had some collaring logic for NPC wolves since early access release in 2019, but the persistent pack system and then the Saga expansion kind of broke that. So we wanted to build that back up again, but we didn't really want to recreate this whole collaring event scene. It would be quite a lot of work development-wise, and it'd be hard to design it so players wouldn't be tempted to behave in, inaccurate, not wolfy ways during the event. So we finally decided to keep it simple. Collaring is always in wintertime, so during the winter months, there is a chance that wolves will get collared in the game. But this occurs during dream time and time skips. You'll be alerted to it by a special new dream, and then when you wake up, one or a couple wolves in your pack, maybe you, maybe not, will have a radio collar. Same goes for rival packs too, and over the course of a game year or two, enough wolves will be collared to reach the park's goal. What is that goal? So published data shows that in wintertime about 30% of wolves in the park have collars. But I'd also read that the goal is to have 1 or 2 collared wolves per pack. And that doesn't quite jive with that 30% figure. So I asked Dan Staler, head of the Yellowstone Wolf Project. Turns out things in the field are, as always, more complicated, depending on how old the collars in each pack are, since batteries eventually die. It's whether some pack members are likely to disperse in the coming year, and if the pack is growing or shrinking overall. So synthesizing all that, the game now tries to have about 3 wolves in each rival pack collared, and 1 to 3 wolves in the player pack collared, depending on the pack's size. Now we know that many players will enjoy this new feature, but some really prefer wolves without collars. So now in game settings, the gameplay tab, there's a new option. You can disable in-game collaring entirely, or set it so only NPC wolves can get collars, or set it to affect all wolves, including your player wolf. Just FYI, if you disable it, the collaring events still occur, but the collars are disabled. So if you then later switch it on, any wolves that have been secretly collared will suddenly be wearing those collars. Also, note that the collaring occurs only in the Yellowstone maps, not in Lost River, since there are no biologists working in that area, wherever it may be. So this new feature is available now in the public beta for version 3.0.1e, out on Steam now. See the beta notes linked here and instructions on how to opt into this beta. We expect to release this patch soon.